What's going on, everyone? It's Marcellus back with another video. We got to talk about Baby Doge because Baby Doge Swap is now finally live. So we're going to talk about this. But yeah, definitely hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I even got some music on Spotify if you want to check out the link in the description. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor, none of this financial advice. But let's keep going over this. So let's talk about Baby Doge Swap. A lot of people are probably let down because they thought, Baby Doge pump or Baby Doge Swap was going to do a huge pump. I thought Baby Doge Swap was also going to cause a huge pump in Baby Doge as well. But it looks like we did not have a huge pump. We did have a nice pump leading up to that. I'm not going to lie. Leading up to it, we definitely had a nice little run from September 19th all the way up until the 4th. And then just like with everything else, people usually sell right before we get the big news, and not the big news, but right before we actually release something. And it's like this for every single crypto, every single time. Even with Luna Classic, we finally got the burn for Binance, and then people sell right as we get that burn, and then boom. And this kind of just now happened with Baby Doge Swap. We just now had a nice little run up. But let's talk about this because there's still a long term potential here, and there's still potential for this to rise way higher than we could even imagine. But first of all, look at where we came from, just from the 18th all the way to the 4th of August or October. So yeah, it was a good little run up. It was a nice little run up. I'll give the Baby Doge Army that. But we did not see enough people hyping up Baby Doge Swap. I did not see enough people from the community hyping up Baby Doge Swap. The Baby Doge team with the Twitter, shout out to them for releasing Baby Doge Swap and all that good stuff. But I think they could have hyped this up a little bit more. They could have mentioned, the actual time that it was going to come out. And then on top of mentioning the actual time, making a Twitter post like every single hour and like saying in 1 hour, Baby Doge Swap, in 2 hours, little stuff like that is really what makes marketing so important for something like this. So I think Baby Doge Swap just lacked proper marketing, to be honest. But if there was a huge marketing campaign behind it, and maybe the campaign's going on behind the scenes, and we don't see that, and we're just looking at it from the face value. But we're just looking at it from what we're seeing now. The marketing wasn't too strong on Baby Doge Swap. We did have a good little series of tweets, but I think the community could have helped a lot with this as well, and really pushed it. But all in all, we did all right here at Baby Doge Swap. But I think in the coming days is when we're really going to start garnering that attention for Baby Doge Swap. Once we really start having the farming and stuff rolled out, because as you can see here, like the farming rewards, we're probably not going to get any rewards right now. But once all that stuff starts rolling out, then we'll probably end up seeing some big stuff coming. Because you can even see here, we will be adding farm rewards shortly. Stay tuned for announcement. So yeah, I think this is still going to be really good for us. Maybe it was a little bit of a letdown for people. But all in all, we finally got the swap, and sooner or later, that money is going to have to start flowing in. We're going to start seeing something. But anyways, here is Baby Doge Swap, and it is a pretty well-designed website. You can also see over here at the top that has audited by Certic, and that's actually very important because, a lot of people want to know that they're putting their money inside of a secure thing. They want to put it in something secure. So that's also good that we've got that there, and you can go ahead and connect your wallet here. It's pretty easy, pretty simple actually, and pretty simple to swap as well. Just do this, connect your wallet, swap BNB to Baby Doge, and boom, there you have it. And then it's very easy to add liquidity as well, and all this other good stuff. But something else that you want to look at is the low fees. So 100 trillion plus coins, which most people aren't going to be having that much coins. Let's be completely honest. You get 70% off all swap fees. 10 trillion coins. Most people aren't going to have that. What most people are really looking at here is this 10 billion coins area here, getting 10% off all swaps. And this 100 billion coins, 15% off all swaps, and the 500 billion and the 1 trillion. That's what most people are going to be looking at. But the swap fees in general aren't even high. So these percentages, they don't really matter that much because you're not really going to be paying much inside of swap fees either. But still, I still think that it's a pretty good thing for us. Now, let's continue to go over a few other things here. So we have right here, it even shows how many trades have happened in the last hour. Only 70 trades happened in the last hour, I guess, on Baby Doge Swap. So that's definitely, I guess, disappointing if you want to say. And then over here, we got Baby Doge coin holders at about 1.6 million holders here. That's cool. But also, this is something that looks pretty good to me. Total value locked is 12.5 $1 million, which is actually pretty big considering there's only 72 trades in the last 24 hours. But that has nothing to do with the total value locked. That just means this is what people have locked in there. And also, they took some of the money, you remember, from the pancake swap liquidity as well. So there's already money locked inside of baby doge swap. So that's definitely pretty good to see. But the passive income that we're going to be getting from this, that's probably where the big money and announcements are going to be. And I know I have to make a video on this, but I'm going to wait until they roll out the farming rewards and all that good stuff. And then I'll definitely make a video on how to do all that. I'll probably even make a video on swapping baby doge. It just takes a lot more to do that because when I connect my wallet and stuff, I got to start blurring out stuff like my wallet address. I got to start blurring out how much money I have in there, how many coins I have in there. So it takes a lot longer for me to edit these type of videos when I do like something like farming and when I do the pools and stuff, because a lot of personal information can be mentioned there. So I got to blur out a lot. So it's going to take me a little bit to make a video on that and edit it, but I'm definitely going to do that. Editing takes a very long time and rendering the video takes a long time. So yeah, it takes a lot of work to do these videos, but I'm definitely going to try to get a video out for the farming, staking, all that good stuff, and swapping. So that's going to be coming pretty soon. But anyways, over here, they're talking about why people should list their projects. And I think once more projects get listed on the Baby Doge Swap, that's another thing that's going to help Baby Doge Swap grow huge. So that's one of the things that we got to wait for as well. And something else that's nice is the fact that they're showing our circulating supply now too, and how much is burned on the official Baby Doge Swap website. And you also see the market cap and all that good stuff. So yeah, I think all in all, this was a successful release. It could have had a bigger marketing push behind it, and it could have also had a bigger marketing push from the community. So not just the Baby Doge marketing team, but also from the community, because we weren't trending on Twitter, which is definitely not upsetting, but it's definitely a little bit of a letdown. The fact that we weren't trending here on Twitter when we should have been trending on Twitter. But it's really hard to get stuff like this rolling out, and it's really hard to do marketing. So I completely understand, but hopefully we can get more of the community rallying behind this, because to be quite honest, I don't really see many people pushing for Baby Doge Swap the way that it should have been pushed for. But all in all, I still think it was a good launch, because most of the posts, if you look here, they're from the same people that typically post. Shout out to everybody out here that's posting about Baby Doge every day. I post here on Twitter about Baby Doge every day, putting these video links out there. But hey, shout out to everybody who's always supporting Baby Doge. There's a lot of supporters here that I'm seeing constantly. So shout out to everybody who always supports the Baby Doge community. But let's keep going over some other stuff here. So we pretty much already went over the Baby Doge swap. Now the farming and the pools, like I said, they're going to be doing the rewards later. We're just going to have to wait for that. But money is already starting to flow into these pairs. So you can already see with the farming, you can see right here, the BTCB and BNB pair right here. Zero total liquidity here. But look, right here, the Earn Baby Doge with the ETH and BNB pair is 8.1K right now. So $8,000 so far has been put inside of this liquidity here for this pair, which is actually pretty good. It says it ends in 10 days. We're going to have to wait and see what kind of rewards that's going to be putting out there. But yeah, people are already putting money inside of this. So it's definitely nice to see that. And all you got to do is stake ETH/BNB and earn Baby Doge. So yeah, that's pretty straightforward. And then you can earn Baby Doge on this one as well by staking USDT. And you got the Baby Doge as well, and you can earn some Baby Doge. This one has $459 in it, and it has a much higher APR at 10%. This one right up here is only at 8.56%, but that's also because ETH and BNB, they're worth way more than, let's say, if you're staking and doing USDT or Baby Doge. Is a huge difference. But also down here, we have this USDT and BNB pair right here with $2,000 in it. That's a 4.6% APR. And then we got down here 1.4K inside of this one for staking BNB/Baby Doge. So there's a lot of different options here. And this one says 190,000% APR. So this one's looking crazy right now. But yeah, I definitely want to see if that can be sustained. But still, it's looking crazy right now. The people who get in now, like getting on these farming and staking first, are probably going to be the people that are making the most off of it. If you can put a large amount in now, then you're going to be one of the first people to be benefiting off of these rewards. So that's definitely probably something that you would want to look into. But anyways, you got over here the pools. You got over here, it says live finished pools, or if you want to look at the farms, here are the finished ones, as they say. These ones have ended. And then you can look over here for the live ones, and these are all the live ones. So it's pretty straightforward, and you can even see over here 8 total farms in total. And also you can see, you can either go to core, you can go here and click all, or you can just do stables, or you can just do all. I'd rather just click the all one. And also something else, farming rewards with your own tokens, no coding required. So no, there's really nothing too important that you have to know to be able to farm. All you really have to do is connect your wallet to MetaMask. And if you don't have Baby Doge, trade some BNB from your MetaMask to Baby Doge. And then from there, you just go to the farms and then you start farming. It's pretty much straightforward. You just connect and then it'll pretty much be straightforward from there. But I'll have to wait until I actually, put some money in here to actually show you how to do this. It's really easy though. You can enable to pull by connecting your wallet here, and then you can see your deposits, your minimum lock time, the early withdrawal fees if you want to withdraw some of your rewards early, and maximum stake per user, which is all pretty straightforward as well. And then you can just harvest your rewards. It's actually pretty easy. So I'm gonna definitely do this. I don't know how much money I'm gonna start off with this at first. I'm A lot of people are just had some hard times. I don't have like a lot of money to just throw it in there. So you're probably only gonna be seeing me do it like with like $10 or $100. But yeah, I'll do something like that because I have money inside of my Ledger wallet for Baby Doge, but I'm not trying to lose 10% by transferring it to MetaMask. And hey, actually, if you look over here, you just now see that this number actually just now increased live for the total liquidity, meaning someone just now put money inside of this pair down here, staking BNB for Baby Doge. So yeah, someone just now added to this liquidity right here. So you see how that works, and it's actually fairly easy. And also the APR is very high as well. So the fact that updated it live, that was actually nice to see. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing this and showing you all what could be possibly done here. And the passive income will be pretty nice from this as well. But anyways, our holders are also going up a lot as well. We have 1,623,569 holders, and that's pretty good compared to what we had yesterday. So we're just still getting more people every single day here in Baby Doge. And Bitcoin, everything else is kind of like sideways right now. XRP pretty much been the unicorn of the week, and also Baby Doge was doing well until the launch, and then people just kind of sold out right there. But I believe people are going to start flowing back in, and that's where the technical analysis comes in for Baby Doge. But anyways, what we're looking at here for Baby Doge, we just now bounced off the support down here around 1250, and the fact that we just now did that and we actually were able to sustain and go back up, we actually might have the possibility to break out of this resistance, and that is going to be at 1381. Right now we're at 1310, so we got to break past 1381 in order to become bullish here with Baby Doge, and or to become bullish again with Baby Doge. And we'll have to see what happens there. But looking at the 4-hour chart, and we have another resistance immediately here with the 4-hour chart. So yeah, we still have to get past these same areas here. And also we have another resistance area that's pretty much forming. Well, it formed after we had this huge drop. So this whole area here showing that we have a little bit less demand once we get above 140. We have a little bit less demand. That's why we're at 131 right now. But we'll have to see how far we can do this to continue to rise. And if Baby Doge does continue to rise, then what we're looking at here is the next area for Baby Doge, which is around 1650. We're still looking at that same resistance and then eventually all the way up here. So we're still looking at the same things that we're looking at for the past few days. So there's not much new here for the technical analysis. But yeah, this video was mainly just for the Baby Doge swap update. But now you can also look over here with Bitcoin. Bitcoin's now barely breaking out of this resistance that it pretty much set up for itself. So if Bitcoin gets rejected again, like how it did back here, it got rejected on the 4th, which is yesterday, actually earlier yesterday, which is 20.3K. It got rejected there. And now we're getting it rejected again at 20.3K. But look, if we don't get rejected, then we're going to continue to pump up here to this next area. You can see is a very lightly shaded red line or red bar, which is around 21.1K. But something you really want to look at, like I said yesterday, the oscillator. You always want to look at the oscillator here for these indicators. It's showing that Bitcoin is overbought. We're actually at the peak of that overbought area, which means that we're about to go back down on the selling side. So you're probably going to end up seeing Bitcoin going down a little bit lower. And we're really targeting 19.6K here with Bitcoin, 19.5, 19.6K. Between these two areas, it's going to land somewhere here. We can never be 100% sure, but it should land somewhere here if we're going to get rejected here. And it looks like we're actually getting rejected here. So yeah, I'm definitely expecting it. And we're also seeing a red candlestick actually forming up right now while we're doing this video. So actually, let me open up the 5-minute chart. You'll probably be able to see that better. So yeah, you can even see here on the 5-minute chart, it's saying there's a bearish signal because this buying is pretty much slowing down. And now you see here on this wave down here, selling is now flowing in. And we have a resistance bar immediately at 20.4K. So even if we do continue to pump, we're probably going to get stopped out at 20.4K. And then going back down here to the support possibly at 20K. And there's high to moderate activity expected, which means it could either be high buying or high selling. But the fact that we're already pulling back and getting rejected at this resistance up here, it's probably going to end up being high selling for Bitcoin. And you're probably going to end up seeing Bitcoin going all the way back down to 19.2K, like we were saying before. So I'm still expecting a sell off here in Bitcoin. And yeah, nothing's changed here. I still expect Bitcoin to go well. And honestly, I'm still on the same prediction for Bitcoin. I still think that Bitcoin is going to eventually have to go down to 14 to 10K, somewhere between those areas, 14 to 10K. I'm still targeting that same area for Bitcoin, and I will stay targeting it until we hit it. So I'm going to stay strong on that. I still believe we're going to do it, but it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of when we're going to do it because we have high activity in this area, but we can obviously see is not high buying activity. It looks more so like high selling activity. So we're going to have to wait and see exactly what happens there. But anyways, this is pretty much all I got for you all today. Definitely hit that like button and subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Definitely check out my Instagram if y'all want to follow me on there. My other channel, if you want to listen to some of the music I got out there, definitely listen to that. I'll try to put out some new stuff as well. And also, I'm going to be updating live streams on my Instagram. So I'm going to be updating it and letting you all know when I'm going live. I actually might go live, but I'll let you all know on Instagram before I do that on my stories on there. But anyways, as always, I'll be back with another video.